Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the rest of this presentation, which is the compensation plan, and how that works are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items here. First, referral bonuses. When a person comes into this company, they're going to come through the e-commerce side of it. You're going to be purchasing a package of your choice, like the screen that you see here. You have a small package all the way to the huge package of $1,400. Be sure to add the registration fee of $50 as well. So like if you were doing the senior package, it would be $1,450. So let's say that you've already got into the business and you start sponsoring other people, or you start getting yourself additional packages. If you were to sponsor someone who came in at a senior package, then that's going to earn you $100 for a referral bonus. Okay, so that's how referral bonus works. Weekly income refers to the income that you earn from viewing your ads and then publicizing it on your Facebook. So on a daily basis, your task is to view the ads that Winnet will have in front of you. Those ads are ads about Winnet's products in its e-commerce, and also ads that other company want you to view. They pay Winnet to be able to have their ads on the Winnet platform. And so as you do this on a daily basis without missing any day, at the end of the week, you'll earn your weekly pay, whatever that may be. And again, as an example, if you do a senior package, then your weekly pay is $100. And so that's how weekly pay works. Next, I'm going to cover these two items pretty much together at the same time because they work hand in hand, the binary and the unit level. So for binary bonuses, first, let's say here's your account. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a lower package to the highest package. But the first requirement to qualify for binary is that you need to sponsor one account on the left, one account on the right. And again, it doesn't matter what accounts, but it has to be you sponsored directly. Okay? So let me also put let's call this binary, this unit level. So this is you, and this is your A account, your B account. I'm going to go ahead and talk about unit level. So unit level, you're going to have the ability to override 4 levels. So on the binary, you sponsor A and B on your first level. A and B will go here. And remember, as you sponsor these, you will get your referral bonus. In this example, I'm just going to use all senior packages so that the math is easy for me. A senior package generates 500 PV. Okay? And so this will be 500 here, 500 here. There's an imaginary line here. The binary, what it means is that it's just going to branch off from 2 positions. So let's say that if you sponsor a third person, C, well, what's going to happen is that it's just going to be down here, assuming that you choose to put C on the left. So C will be connected to A, but then C is really sponsored by you. So on the binary, this is what it looks like, but on the unit level, C will be still on your first level. Okay? And so you can see the pattern. Now let me just take this a little bit further. Let's say that if B sponsors D, this means that D is here. Okay? And now let's say that you got a spillover from your sponsors at the top. They sponsor someone, it fell into your matrix. So somewhere up here, it comes all the way down here. This is E. E is connected to B. But then guess what? E does not show up on your unit level because E was not sponsored by you or from any of the people that you sponsor into your organization. So you'll be able to benefit from E in the binary, but you're not going to be able to benefit from E at the unit level. So again, let's assign point values here, 500 here, 500 here, and 500 here. Now, let's assume that it's the end of the day at this point. What the system will do then is the system will calculate how many points have been generated on the left, how many points are generated on the right, compared it to this right here. We got 500, 500. It's 1,000 on the left. This right here is 1,500 on the right. the system will look at the lower amount and first of all figure out whether it's higher than 100 PV. That's the second requirement for binary bonuses. In this case, it is higher. So then the system will take 20% of it. Each PV is equivalent to $1, okay? So 20% of 1,000, that gives you $200. So for this particular day, your binary bonus is $200. At this point, for the next day, the system will then deduct 1,000 points from here, starting with 0, and it also deducts 1,000 points from the right, starting with 500 on the right. The same process starts all over. So all these has already been paid. Now, as new accounts drops in to the left and drops into the right, again, the points are going to add up. So that, and so it could be one day this side could be the lower leg, but the next day the other side could be the lower leg. Okay? And let me add one other thing, that the system actually looks all the way down to infinity on a daily basis. And then in terms of how much you can get paid on a daily basis, there's a cap of 15,000. So in the future, when you have so many accounts coming in, you could potentially, reach the 15,000 as well. All right? So that's the binary side of it. I have a training that I go into more detail, so here it's a little bit brief, but you can watch my other video. Same thing with Unilevel. I'm going to have another training on that as well, but here I'm going to briefly cover how this works. So we got A, B, C at first level, D second level, E does not show up because E is a spillover. In this example, we got 4 accounts. That's going to generate $400 a week. How you get paid on the unit level is based on the weekly work now, okay? As each of these accounts does its advertising, it's going to earn its $100 a week. As it earns its $100 a week, you, being a sponsor, will be able to earn 2% of it. So in this example, let's say that all the accounts earn $400. Well, you're going to make 2% of it. So that means that you're going to make $8 on this week. And this is going to repeat itself on a weekly basis as long as the accounts are earning. And so you can imagine, just add more zeros to it as the accounts grow. So that is the unit level, and I will have a more detailed training on that as well. Sales. Sales here refers to the sale of the products that we spoke about earlier in e-commerce. The products, let me go ahead and take some time to cover that a little bit. In the US, what you're going to start out with is silver bars, like the one that I show you here. Eventually, we're going to have other options as well for products. These other options may be like a leather jacket or a PS3 game console or a mixer, a juicer, an iPhone, and so it's all sorts of products. Remember that Winnet has been around for a while. They have their own separate e-commerce site, which is in operation all over the world. But right now, for the US to participate in this opportunity, what we have is the silver bar. In other countries, they have other things, like I know in Ecuador, they have an electronic stove that a person could purchase to get in at the senior package level. And so when you're able to sell these products, you're going to make 10% commission. But then if it's one of these people in your team, your first floor level, if they're able to sell the product, you'll be able to make 2% as well. Okay? And so similar to the uni level, here we're talking about the sale of the products that you're going to be able to override again 4 levels down at 2%. And then lastly, let me now cover Dream Team. Dream Team is a special bonus that the owner designed for people who wants to build an organization or who wants to be able to purchase more accounts on their own. How it works is that you start out with a senior package, and then you're going to need to sponsor 10 other senior packages as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These packages, again, could be your own, or it could be other people coming in to sign up directly with you. If you're able to do this within 60 days of signing up, we're talking about this particular account, then you are now eligible to share in 10% of the company's revenue. The company will take 10% of it and share among all the team members. And currently, the owner's talking about paying this on a quarterly basis. And so that is the Dream Team bonus. All right, looks like we covered pretty much everything about Winnet Club. And so again, I want to invite you to take a serious look at this opportunity. We cannot guarantee you any income. However, our own personal experience is that it's been going well, and we're going to go forward with this. If you see the opportunity as well, then come on board. Otherwise, we will see you in other opportunities. Thank you.